It was one of those nights when everything felt too quiet. The kind of quiet that makes you feel like you're the only one left in the world. I was on my late shift, delivering pizzas, just trying to get through the night. The address was way out on the edge of town, an old house, run down, barely holding itself together. But nothing too unusual. People live in strange places. I pulled up to the house, and that's when I felt it. Something was wrong. I knocked. No answer. Rang the bell. Silence. I should have left, but I didn't. Maybe it was the need for a tip. Maybe it was something else. I tried the door handle. It turned too easily. Unlocked. The second I stepped inside, the smell hit me. Rotting. Meat. Thick. Heavy. Unnatural. I gagged. My stomach twisted. Every instinct in my body told me to turn around, to run. But I stepped forward. The floor creaked under my boots. The air was cold. Colder than it should have been. I called out, "Hello? Pizza delivery?" Nothing. Then, rustling. From deep inside the house. A door shifting. A faint thud. Someone was here. I should have walked out, but I didn't. I moved forward, my breath shaky, my pulse hammering in my ears. And then I saw them. 2 bodies, lying on the floor. At first, I thought they were sleeping. But no. Their limbs were stiff, twisted at unnatural angles. Their skin, pale, lifeless, dead. My throat closed up. My head spun. I tried to step back, but my foot caught on something. I fell. Hard. Hands scraping against rough wood. The smell, God, the smell, filled my nose, choking me. I fumbled for my phone. My fingers barely worked. Shaking, trembling, I dialed. 911. There's bodies here. Dead bodies. Please, you need to send someone. Then, footsteps. Mister. I turned. Nothing. Just shadows stretching in the dim light. I ran. My legs felt like lead, my body frozen in fear, but somehow I made it to the door. I stumbled outside, gasping for air. The cold night wind bit at my skin, but I didn't care. I just needed to get away. The police arrived. I told them everything. The bodies, the smell, the feeling. They searched, room by room, every inch of that house, and found nothing. No bodies, no smell, just an empty, abandoned house. They looked at me like I was crazy, asked if I was sure. I knew what I saw. I knew. But the next day, the house was gone. Not burned, not destroyed. Just gone. An empty lot, weeds creeping through cracked pavement like nothing had ever been there. I checked the GPS, my delivery logs, the address. It didn't exist, not in the city records, not on any map. It never had. I asked an old man from the neighborhood if he remembered a house there. He just stared at me, confused. "That lot's been empty for decades," he said. "I don't know what happened that night. Maybe my mind played tricks on me. Maybe I imagined it. But I don't think so. Because now, when I'm home alone, I hear it. The slow, dragging footsteps, the rustling, behind the walls. And sometimes, late at night, I smell it. Rotting, like something that was never supposed to be found, is still looking for me.